Alright, so we're back with Monkey Island, and when I last ended the recording, it was when I was completely lost and had absolutely no idea what to do. So, of course, me being the cheatsy cheat I am, I looked up a walkthrough so I could figure out at least where to go from here, and I'm basically a moron. I just needed to look at the one dude on the ship. Yeah, I needed to look at his socks instead of his underwear.
Alphabet sale!
Like, aren't you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
And the dead winds crest you, and a bottle of grog.
Look at the socks.
Hey, there's something in this sock.
Gosh dang it!
One. Probationary member number 37, Reginald Van Winslow. This should come in handy.
Yep.
And I never ever do a thing about the weather, because the weather never ever does a thing for me.
Seriously, like, that's so ridiculous. I looked at everything else. Now I get to go in here. Card. Club door.
Card.
Card? Oh, yes, my membership card. Here you go.
Very good, Captain Van Winslow. Here's your blindfold.
Blindfold?
Come now, sir. You know the rules. All Probationary Club 41 members must wear blindfolds inside the club.
Right, how silly of me.
Very good, sir. Mind the step.
I've heard you make a mean grogatini.
Look out!
Me nachos!
I'm so sorry.
Oi!
Sorry. Ow!
Get him!
Ow!
Oof! Look out for his hand!
You took the hand off me, you cracker croaker! Aye! Ooh, me leg.
What a fight! That was spectacular, Driftwood. Best pirate brouhaha I've seen in months.
I don't know what got into me. It was like my hand was possessed or something.
Possessed, you say? Sounds like there may be a follow-up story there. Keep feeding me these Boffo pirate stories, Threepwood. I'll be handing over the secrets of Deep Cut before you know it.
Can I take the where's the sword thing? Olive! Ha!
What the? You put one of those miniature swords with an olive in my grogatini. I hate those things.
I knew there was some way I could give the sword to this dude.
Between the cool black tights and the dangerously pointy accessory, Pajama Pants Pierre is starting to look halfway collectible.
What do you mean halfway? What? What else am I supposed to add to him? I'm gonna try to give it to him anyway. What? Run through. I want to know what this is, but it's not on my map, so I can't go to it.
As happy as it'd make Doro to finally get his hands on a Dark Ninja Dave, or an unreasonable facsimile, I think it'd be a lot more newsworthy if he found it himself.
Ah, I get ya. Wait, but I don't have a shovel.
Dark Ninja Dave with killer katana cutlass waits stealthily.
Wait, where did he get the shovel?
Hunter Joaquin D'Oro to find him. I hope no one notices that I've re-gifted this buried treasure spot.
Okay.
Hello again.
Stop doing that!
Great news, D'Oro. I think your map isn't a ripoff after all.
It isn't? But I never found anything with it.
You must have been reading it wrong. Here, follow me.
Here, follow me.
And X marks the spot.
See? I told you I could find it.
Whew. I better start digging. I hope it's not as deep as the other ones. Madre de Dios! Dark Ninja Dave! With Killer Karate Katana! Dark Ninja Dave! Dark Ninja Dave! Finally! The full set of porcelain power pirates is mine! All mine! Ow! I got dirt in my eye.
Are you kidding me?
Or did that portly pirate just dig up a buried treasure?
He sure did, with a little help from Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Well, that's fantastic. We haven't had a good buried treasure story in weeks. I'd better catch up with that wheezy pirate before he has a coronary. Or worse, starts talking to those boobs from the Times. Snappy pirating, Threepwood. Keep this up, and the secrets of Deep Gut will be all yours.
Okay, now I don't know what to do again. How do I get out of here? Where's my button? Do I have to leave manually? No, I don't. Thank God.
Free vowels! Get 'em while they're vowels!
Dr. Desage.
My eye! What have you done to my eye?
I'll just come back later.
Oh no. Okay. Well. I know I need to put the bomb up there, but
Dandy and the dead winds crest you in the bottle of grog.
Unicorns! Get your hand-blown glass unicorns!
Davy,
What do you got for me, sleep good?
so, what sorts of swashbuckling do you go in for around these parts?
Oh, we used to love all sorts of piracy here on Flotsam. Barely a day would go by without a good bar fight. Ship seizing, a buried treasure cropping up. Now it seems like all anyone wants to do is hang around and wait for the winds to change.
Well, leave it to me, and your sleepy little hamlet will be bubbling over with buccaneering boisterousness before you know it. I've still got some questions about those acts of piracy.
Fire away, kid. I'm a font of information. What do you want to know?
I know what ship I can
What kind
seize,
of
but
ships are
how?
there to seize on Flotsam Island?
We've only got one ship on Flotsam, the Screaming Narwhal. It hasn't been seized in years.
I'm drawing a blank.
I hate it when that happens.
Bye.
Keep up the pirating, kid. I'm rooting for you.
let's go.
What's the word?
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
What's the word?
You sound awfully familiar.
What's the word?
Nipperkin.
What's the word?
Is it pie? I hope it's pie.
What's the word?
I've been reliably informed that the bird is, in fact, the word.
I hate you so much right now, game. I'm pretty sure now that I think about it, because it was in the preview when I was loading up the game. This is a voodoo lady. I can't remember, like, how I knew her in any of the previous games or anything.
Something about that shack shivers me timbers.
But I seriously, how am I supposed to...
Alphabet sale.
I cheated again. But last time this didn't happen. It says I need to go on the anchor chain because he throws hot coals and then the dock sets on fire because of the baking grease.
Oh, dang. Hot, hot, hot! Ow!
Does that only happen after you have the
And now
freaking
the dock
bomb?
is smoldering. Perfect. Okay, now what?
Go, 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 go!
It's a good thing Winslow's undies have so much crotchal support. No, don't, please.
You'll have to be a lot sneakier than that if you want to knock me off, lad.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What? Clever boy. Well played, Master Threepwood. Or should I say, Captain Threepwood.
Captain?
Aye, now that you've bounced me off the screaming narwhal, you're officially its captain. Until someone else comes along and knocks you off.
Sweet.
Aye, bloody well sweet it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some massive internal hemorrhaging to attend to. Congratulations!
I just got a tip there's some kind of piracy going on around here.
Not just any wanton piracy, a genuine ship seizure committed by none other than Captain Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Guybrush is one word.
Wonderful! I could probably get a week's worth of stories out of this. You know, Threepwood, you've got spunk. Pirate spunk.
Ew.
Now, why don't you take a walk with me back to the keel hauler? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, it all started back on Melee Island.
I like that they put the
That's how I wound up here on
trademarks.
Flotsam Island.
Well, I don't know how you did it, Seepwood. But thanks to you, I've got enough sordid swashbuckling stories to keep the Flotsam Keel Hauler Gazette afloat for months. That'll show those bozos over at the Times.
Yeah, that's, great. Now, about Deep Gut.
My pleasure, Threepwood. Sit tight while I make you a copy.
Copy?
Tammy, give me a copy of the Deep Gut file. Pronto. Right away, Mr. Nipperkin. Here you go, kid. Everything you need to know to contact Deep Gut. Don't let anyone know I gave this to you, okay? My editor will put me on deep cover in the obituary beat. Catch my drift?
Not really, but...
Great! Now, if you'll excuse me, Ace reporter Davy Nipperkin's got some headlines to grab.
Finally! Now I can ask this Deep Gut person how to get off this island and back to Elaine. Seems simple enough.
Oh, hey! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Now I can go there. And not just confused stammer around. There. Run faster. All right.
What's the word?
Deadline.
I like how he went through all this effort to get in here and, you know, walk into the door. And the second it opens, he's like,
Guybrush.
The voodoo lady! Boy, am I glad to see you. I've got so many questions.
There'll be time enough for questions later. But first, hand me the LeChuck Slayer.
The what?
The cursed cutlass of Kaflu. Now that LeChuck has been destroyed, the cutlass must be ritually dismantled in a soul-chilling voodoo ceremony to ensure that his evil never reawakens.
Yeah, about that. I tried to destroy LeChuck with the cutlass, but I had to make some last-second substitutions, and there were some complications.
What manner of complications?
Well, the cutlass didn't so much annihilate LeChuck as it turned him human.
What?
I couldn't believe it either. Personally, I think it's a trick.
A human LeChuck? This is troubling.
Can you help me?
I'll do as much as the fates allow, but I fear that you will not like what I have to say.
Can you help me get off Flotsam Island? I've got a ship, but it won't do me any good with these crazy winds.
The cards say no.
No? Can't you just wiggle your fingers and voodoo schmoodoo the winds to blow out?
What you ask is beyond my power, Guybrush.
Then what in the name of Satan's comb-over are you good for, you bloated old sea hag?
What was that?
That was the pox of LeChuck.
Who the what now?
The pox of LeChuck. When your improperly enchanted cutlass turned LeChuck into a human, all the evil voodoo juju within him had to go somewhere. Were you touching him at the time?
I was. Does that explain the antisocial behavior and the crude gestures?
Yes. Some of LeChuck's evil has seeped into your hand.
Do you have a cure?
No, but I know where you can find one.
I feel a piratey quest coming on.
To eliminate the pox of LeChuck, you must seek out La Esponja Grande.
The big sponge?
La Esponja Grande is no ordinary sponge, Treepwood. It is a legendary sea sponge with incredible voodoo exfoliating abilities, capable of absorbing limitless quantities of voodoo mojo.
Where can I find it?
I have never seen it myself, but a former friend of mine, Coronado de Cava, spent many years searching for it. I last saw him in the Jerkbait Islands. Take this locket to him. and tell him I vouched for your character.
I'll get right on it after I find Elaine.
That would be unwise, Guybrush. The pox of LeChuck must be eliminated before it spreads.
Whatever. Can you tell me if Elaine is okay?
The view is hazy. Ask again later.
Later? But she could be in danger, or dead, or worse.
I only know what the spirits reveal, Guybrush Threepwood.
What else can you tell me about the pox of LeChuck?
It's a creeping cloud of unstoppable evil, spreading LeChuck's accumulated vileness like a disease across the seas.
Ugh.
Even now, I can sense the pox wending its way to this very island.
You know, you've been helping me out for years, and I still don't know your name.
Names have power, Guybrush Threepwood. Only a fool willingly gives it away.
Does my name have power?
Sure, why not?
Well, how'd you end up on Flotsam Island?
I go where I am needed.
So you're Deep Gut? Davy Nipperkin's source of off-island news?
Yes.
Why?
The price of a voodoo lifestyle is not merely spiritual, little pirate. It also requires a substantial financial commitment.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tell me more about this locket.
It was given to me by my friend, Coronado de Cava.
Why do you keep putting dramatic pauses around friend? Was Coronado...
Yes, he was my boyfriend.
Icky.
We met in the Jerkbait Islands many years ago. I fell in love with his treasure-hunting mind and his beautiful eyes. He fell in love with my voodoo charms and my supple...
La la la! I'm listening.
Like a volcano! But after several months of ocean-steaming passion, our love cooled after he became obsessed with the myth of La Esponja Grande. When we parted, he gave me that locket.
Sad. And disquietingly graphic.
I don't ever really want to hear about that.
Assuming that I do go looking for La Esponja Grande after I get off this island, what else can you tell me about it?
It's a giant magical sea sponge capable of absorbing immense voodoo energies. If there's anything that can mop up all of LeChuck's evil mojo, it's the sponge.
Well, this has been disturbing, but I've got an island to escape, a wife to find, and apparently a giant voodoo-sucking sponge to hunt.
May the fates guide you, Guybrush Threepwood.
What's this?
That is a shrine to Noah Treblig, keeper of the crossroads.
What's this?
That
I already know what it is. It's labeled.
It's locked.
Yes, and it will remain locked until it's ready to reveal its secrets many moons from now.
Frozen chicken gizzard, frozen newt eyes, snake venom popsicles. What's this?
Ah, the spirits have guided you well. That is a bottle containing an ancient scroll left behind by the Vacalians, the former inhabitants of Flotsam Island.
Ancient scroll, huh? Do you think it can tell me anything about these messed up winds?
Perhaps, but first, you'll have to figure out how to break the unbreakable bottle I've sealed it in.
Unbreakable bottle? Why would you do that?
Some secrets are too dangerous to fall into mortal hands, Threepwood.
Anything else you want to tell me about this scroll in the bottle?
I purchased the scroll from a bitter old pirate named Magee. Make of that what you will.
Why did I take it before I asked?
Yummy.
For all I know, it could have had, like...
Murray?
What?
Murray? Knock, knock.
Guybrush, don't.
Who's there?
No.
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
You fool.
What?
I've spent months crafting a pyrite parrot of Petaluma, and you've ruined it before it was finished. Now I'll have to start all over.
Sorry. Worst air freshener ever. Can't you use all the magical gunk in these bottles to cure my hand?
The pox of LeChuck can only be cured with La Esponja Grande.
What's this?
I recently found this contraption in a swamp. I have yet to plumb its mysteries.
What did that?
Can't you use all...
The
That really puts the dye in diorama.
I didn't even notice this thing. Okay, well...
Hey, I bet one of those creepy voodoo books could come in handy.
This is not a lending library, Threepwood. Merely intoning the titles of these forbidden tomes can inflict a curse on uninitiated tongues.
Yeah, right. Spiffy rug. Is that some sort of voodoo foursquare court?
That is the symbol of the crossroads, the intersection between this world and the world of the spirits. All those who practice the voodoo must make offerings to the crossroads to draw magic into the world of the living.
Really? Because I've never seen LeChuck offer up anything to anyone.
That is because LeChuck is a selfish abomination, hoarding voodoo power for personal gain without concern for the natural order of things. Now that he's human, his leftover plundered mojo is oozing around like a disease, clogging the crossroads with its putrescence.
Like a toilet.
Sure, why not?
Okay, well, glad I messed with that thing, because that means that I can take this with me and I...
Hey, if you're done with this, can I have it?
Fine. It's of no use to me now.
Who's the studliest pirate in the whole wide world? It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
I remember I need that for something, but I can't remember what. Oh, I didn't even look at the closet.
Wonder what's in...
Don't touch that. It's where I keep my unmentionables.
Why does he automatically... Scariest closet in the world. Anyway, I completely forgot about what I was saying about the bottle. Like, why would you pick it up and then think about what could happen afterward?
Guess this thing fell off the roof when I had my little LeChuck episode. I should get shouty more often. Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Hey there, Threepwood. Hey, you mind if I get your pirate on the street opinion about the death cloud?
Death Cloud? Pox of LeChuck.
The pox of LeChuck? Pox of LeChuck. Nah, too on the nose, not enough pizzazz. Death cloud is punchier, more in your face, more, woo, I'm gonna die. Well, I got sick pirates to interview. See ya.
Oh, God!
Free
Help.
fowls! Get him while they're...
I'm back.
Aye, so you are.
What can you tell me about this bottle?
That'd be one of me special unbreakable bottles.
Unbreakable? Ah, there isn't a bottle alive that's a match for my gift for destruction. Impressive.
The secret ingredients are those jagged crystal reefs. They're tougher than diamonds.
Weird. But what do you do if you want to open one of these unbreakable bottles in order to, say, look at an ancient scroll you've cleverly sealed inside?
That's a good question, lad. Here, show you how it's done. I use this little beauty to chip off flakes from the reefs and to crack open bottles like this one.
Whoa! So let me get this straight. Your unbreakable bottles are, in fact, opened by breaking them?
Don't get cute, Blandy. I break other things too, you know.
Can you break the thing for me?
Look! A three-headed monkey!
Hey, keep your grubby mitts off me bottle breaker.
Wow. Never thought I'd see a pirate selling glass unicorns for a living.
Aye.
Look! A three-headed monkey!
Hey,
I just want to take
Okay,
it.
let's break some bottles. Hey, knock it off, hand. Ow! Looks like I'm gonna have to get my hand under control if I want to break this bottle.
Seriously? Darn. Alright, well.
Hey there, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. And you are?
It's Hemlock. Hemlock McGee. Arr, you!
Me?
Couldn't leave old Hemlock alone with his grog and his tattered dreams, could ya?
What?
Why aren't you in Club 41, curled up with your grog?
Because the two-timing cannon cloggers kicked me out.
Why?
The club has a strict no feet, no service clause.
Talk about adding insult to injury. What the heck happened to your legs?
You mean, aside from some idiot getting a poor old pirate involved in a deadly bar fight?
Yeah.
4 words. The Marquis de Sange.
Okay.
You know, even aside from the legs, you're looking a little green at the gills.
And I think you should mind your own beeswax, you lily liver tum sucker!
Whoa, what was that?
What was what?
Did the wind shipwreck you on Flotsam Island too?
I've been trying to suss out these zany zephyrs since I washed up here. I even found an ancient scroll that promised to lead me to all the answers.
No.
Aye, but I couldn't figure it out. I got so frustrated that I kicked one of those statues out in the jungle and stubbed me toe. When I went to that butcher de Sange, he cut me leg off.
Ooh, harsh.
Without 2 good legs, I couldn't explore anymore. So I limped into Club 41 and started up a long-term relationship with a keg of grog.
The Marquis de Singe cut off your legs?
Aye, not all at once, of course. He cut off the first leg 7 years ago, after I stubbed me toe while investigating the winds of Flotsam Island.
That seems kind of severe.
Sometimes I think that Ponzi Git has it in for me.
Okay. My first question is, when you went there and you got your leg cut off, why in the world would you have gone back? My second question is, why exactly did you go, oh hey, well, this sucks. I don't have any legs. I'm just gonna sit here and then I'm gonna talk to the person and give him information when I feel that he is the reason for my suffering.
Can I see your ancient scroll?
Afraid not, Skippy. Some two-bit witch stole it from me in a poker game a few months ago. Won't do her any good without my Eye of the Manatee, though.
Keen. Can I borrow it?
Now, why in the name of Neptune's hangnails would I let you borrow this priceless artifact of a long-dead civilization?
If DeSinge does have it in for you, I might be able to use it to wreak some sort of piratey revenge on him.
Fine. I can't use it anymore anyhow.
Thanks, Hemlock. I promise you probably won't regret this.
Arigato gozaimasu! Alright, well, I don't know what to do now. I was gonna use it on the thing, but I can't break it open. Is there a way for me to go to the Eye of the Storm, since I can see where it's going? What? Really? Alright, well, instead of giving me the ability to go to the area immediately, I have to sit here and do this stupid
Interesting.
roundabout path. Hold on, use it again. And
I see.
path behind him. Why do I have to do this? Why can't you just...
Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
Oh my god, this is so, like... What's the word? Tedious. Why would I need to do this? There's only one way to go, isn't there? I mean, I'll still use it again. What? I gotta go back? Okay.
Interesting. I see.
I like that this, like... I very obviously understand how to use this.
Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way.
No, I don't want to go to the main menu. I want to... I can't go anywhere! Let me go on the path!
Interesting. I see.
Is this just gonna lead me back to the shack? Because I swear to God... I can't do anything!
Shortcut.
Free vowels! Get 'em while they're vowels!
I don't know.
Bonjour.
Hi there. Are you a doctor?
Mais oui, I am the Marquis de Singe, former court physician to King Louis himself. And who might you be?
Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
Zut alors! Your hand.
Yeah, I seem to have come down with something.
This is fantastic. We must investigate at once. Très intéressant alors. And you say your sick little hand has a mind of its own?
Yeah, it keeps hitting people, making rude gestures, doing all sorts of stuff I'd never do. Well, not without a really good reason, anyway.
Fascinating.
So, can you fix it?
Monsieur Threepwood, you have my word as a former physician of the court of King Louis that by the time you leave here, your misanthropic hand will never trouble you again.
He's gonna cut it off.
So, how did a dazzling urbanite like yourself wind up in a sleepy pirate island like Flotsam?
Ah, mon ami, that is a tale of triumph and tragedy. Many years ago, I was a young physician in the court of King Louis. Those were heady days, tending to the many ills of the aristocracy, navigating scandalous palace intrigues. I was a rising star in the scientific firmament.
And then?
A conspiracy of jealous scientists accused me of performing inhuman crossbreeding experiments with the queen's poodles.
Scientists can be so catty.
The king was outraged and ordered me exiled on this deserted tropical island.
Deserted? Then you were the first?
Oui. Happily, my solitude was short-lived, as the merry winds of Flotsam have conspired to bring me many new pirate patients over the years.
You know, Hemlock thinks you've got it in for him.
Hemlock?
Pirate explorer. 2 peg legs? Bit of an attitude?
Oh, Hemlock. Such a sad little pirate. All those years of searching in vain for the secrets of Flotsam Island have driven him where, how you say, cuckoo bananas, no?
Incroyable!
So, Doc, what's the verdict?
Ah, monsieur, you are a very lucky man.
I am?
Ah, oui. The disease spreading through your saucy little parrot hand is like nothing I've ever seen before.
That doesn't sound very lucky.
In fact, somewhere in that oozing appendage may lie the secret to life itself.
It may? Hey, nice going, Han.
I'll know more after I cut it off.
What?
Hey!
Excuse you?
But of course, Monsieur Threepwood, the only cure for a hand that infected is a quick, clean amputation.
Amputation? Isn't that a little rash?
No, it's a very big rash, which is why we'll have to amputate. But not to worry, monsieur. Your hand won't feel a thing thanks to my specially concocted rogue anesthetic.
Ow!
Now, if you'll just relax here a few minutes, I'll be in the back sharpening my petit guillotine blade. We don't want to cut off our hand with a dull blade now, do we?
Well, I guess you have a point there.
Au revoir.
What a loon. But at least my hand seems under control for a while. I better figure out a way out of this tastefully appointed abattoir before the Marquis de Crazy Pants comes back. A stack of pictures. It's a cute little baby bell. I can't reach it from this position. It's a beautiful rendering of the classic pirate Da Vinci. This looks like it might do something interesting.
Oh no!
Ouch. That looked unpleasant. Let's see what this does.
Please don't fiddle with my assistant instruction pedal, mon ami. It is, how you say, sensitive.
I wonder what's in that box.
That's where I keep poor little Jacques. Now that I've nursed him back to health after his terrible ordeal, I'm training him to help out around my laboratorium.
To singe his back
Arrête.
there, sharpening his blades.
Did you say something?
Stop.
No, just talking to myself. I do that sometimes.
You know I can cure that too.
No thanks, I'm good.
As you wish.
No thanks!
It's a strange drawing of the inside of my hand.
I call it la desingographe.
I call it creepy. I wonder what that does.
That is my experimental foudre volume, which pulls.
Don't you have stuff to be doing?
Cute little voice.
Why would you do that?
Science!
If I spent a few dozen years in a university, I bet I could combine these chemicals to create a powerful acid that would eat through my bonds. But I'm a pirate, so I'll just say R. It's a key. I can't reach it from this position. I've heard of these. I think they're called microscopes.
I prefer the term enlargerama.
Yeah, and I'd prefer to rip your gizzard out, you sniveling sea slug.
Whoa, what was that? Feats don't fail me now. Score 1 for the pirate with the pointy feet. I can't reach him from here. I hope this works, or I'm about to throw away a perfectly good key.
Jacques! Bad monkey! After I take care of Monsieur Sweetwood, it's back in the box for you.
Listen, Monkey, if you and I work together, we can both bust out of this joint. What do you say? Are you with me? That's the universal symbol for yes. Let's see what this does. Bananas from heaven! Thanks, Banana God. A stack. It's a disintegraph of... It's a strange drawing of the ins...
I call it...
I call it...
So I'm thinking I need to get him over there.
It's a disintegraph. Come on, Jacques. Help a guy. Wonderful. It's a strange...
I call it...
I call it...
Get the thing!
Sorry. All right, feet. Make yourselves useful. All right. A gross picture of my grosser hand. Things are looking up. I can't reach it from this position. Whoops. I meant to do that.
Ha-ha! Get the key. Get the key.
Wow, an electromagnetic monkey! I had a dream like that once. Only it was an iguana, not a monkey. And instead of a key, it was an ice cream cone. Plus, I was in my underwear for some reason. Wow, he seems excited about something.
You come back over here. No. Wait, the monkey hops on. Hops. Blah, 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 blah. Chair. Banana. Get on the chair.
That's it. Come on, you magnificent magnetic monkey. Gotcha! Now, to work the key into the lock. Ta-da!
Monsieur Sweetwood, what do you think you're doing? Get back on the table at once.
Sorry, Doc, but I think I should get a second opinion. Thanks for numbing up my hand, though. All that flailing and slapping was getting on my nerves.
Wait!
A monkey's
Stop!
weird.
I must have your beautiful, death-defying hand! Come back! Ah, slovenly parrots, leaving their trash floating all over the place. A parrot hunter, eh?
Oh boy. That does not sound good. What is he doing up there? No, 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 no. We're not going all the way back up there.
Welcome aboard, sir.
Van Winslow? What are you doing here?
If it's all right with you, Captain, I'd like to stay aboard as your first mate.
I don't know. I really don't...
Jolly good, sir. You won't regret it, mark my words. Now, if you'll excuse me, I believe some of my stitches have popped. I'll meet you here if the winds ever change.
Thanks.
Yes, it's a rollicking pirate adventure for me. Just as soon as the winds start blowing away from the island.
Can't knock me off the ship if I'm not on the ship, can you?
I'll sleep when I'm dead. Or later tonight.
Jeez.
A cheese wheel. Monster. Yuck. Still, maybe I'll find some starving rats who will eat it.
What?
That's a tightly sealed barrel of tar, used for patching up cracks and hazing bosuns. Hey, it's one of those spiffy new Hungarian easy-action cannons I've been begging Elaine to let me buy. Whoa, Elaine's really doing a number on that cannonball.
Me beautiful unicorns!
That's the main mast of the Screaming Narwhal. Or main tree.
I just destroyed
It's
the
a detailed
glass.
map of the entire Gulf of Melange. This thing will come in handy if I ever get off this Fischlinger Island.
Alright, well, I'm not gonna do that again. Can I toast the cheese?
I'm not burning that up. I might need it. Someday.
For what? You can melt it and you can make like fondue, not fondue. Fondue is not a word. Oh. Can I take some of the shattered glass or no? Nothing? Okay. What?
Yoink. It's amazing how many of life's problems are solved by indiscriminate cannon fire.
Okay, but my question is, why is it that all the glass, like, you know, kind of, turns to water?
Yow! Elaine, here I come! Or, maybe not.
You need the...
This looks promising.
No! Not another one of these! I don't have a flower! Oh, I do have a flower! Ha ha! Where do I start? Alright. So, alter. And this should lead me to that. So then that should lead me to that, and that should lead me... What is that? Whatever. Don't care. I do care. I need to
Are
take...
those drawings supposed to represent the wind?
Yes, they are! Of course they are! Jesus. I need a picture because I am stupid and require help. Alright. Now I don't have to ever open this again. I think after the end of finding this, depending on the time, I might just end the recording there. Strictly based on a lack of knowledge of how long this recording's been going on. Where do I start? I gotta find the altar. Why won't my mouse move? There it goes. I don't know how to get to the altar. So... this is gonna be an interesting... Oh, there it is. There it is. Hi. So, this scroll, right? This one. What in the world was that? Alright, now I gotta find the B.
This looks promising.
B. Monkey. Whatever way the wind blows.
Looks like the wind gods of Flotsam are pointing that way. So far, so good.
And then offer the flower. The wishing well. Then do the wind. Go to the right. Where are you going? Wind. Nope.
Interesting.
Go to the left. Jesus Christ.
This looks promising.
What? 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 What?
According to this, it's Sunday.
Okay. Wind?
I see.
Freaking weird. What is that?
Whoa. Uh-oh. Someone's coming.
I never thought I'd have to come out here again. But it'll be worth a temporary fluctuation in Flotsam's winds to get my hands on Threepwood's hand. Anthony's hand. How troll.
What was that all about? And what's behind that door? That oyster shell looks so empty without a pearl. I don't think that a YouTube would be useful there. Wow. I bet this thing would be really impressive if I knew what the heck all these inscriptions meant.
Okay. And on that note, I think I'm just going to leave this here because, again, I don't know where to go from here, and I don't want to keep looking up where to go. And I think this probably has been a decent-sized recording. So we're just gonna save it, and I'll record next time, I guess.